So there are 4 main exercises. The first exercise is the plank, with moving your neck from side to side and up and down. The second is a hamstring exercise. The third are hyperextensions, and the fourth and final is the ball stretch. I will be using these for the plank and the hyperextensions because of a slight challenge I have with the wrist joints. Otherwise, one can do it straight with your palms on the floor. So the first exercise, the plank, with 10 up and down, 10 side to side movements of the head, which is actually good for the neck. Make sure your body is completely straight. So sorry, I did 12 on each side there. The next exercise is for the hamstrings. I typically use a piece of rubber, a rope, or a strap such as this. Lie on your back. Make sure there is a gap here underneath the belly bone, so you can almost put your hand under it, so the bottom of your bum touches the ground, and just below your shoulder blades touches the ground. Put the strap around your foot. Make sure your leg, your front part of your leg, your thigh, is completely vertical, and try and push your top part of your leg from your toe towards you without moving the bottom part of the leg. After doing this for a while, you can eventually let go of the rope and do it this way. Make sure you still have the gap still between the legs. Change legs. Typically you'll do this for at least a minute per leg, if not 2 minutes. Just making sure my leg is reasonably straight. As before, let go of the strap. Again, one would try and actually do this for a couple of minutes where possible. The third exercise is the hyperextension. This is very good for the lower back and actually stretching it the opposite way from which we normally spend our time, which is bending forward. Like with the plank exercise, I'll be using these to help with my wrists. And one will do typically 10 repetitions of this. This is called a passive hyperextension. There are more active forms of the hyperextension one can do when one becomes a bit more proficient. Final exercise in this set, this is what I call my small set. There are larger sets which look at the shoulders and elsewhere, and of course before one does these exercises it's important to actually make sure you're nice and warm, which I am, because I've just concluded just over an hour with Andrew, so I'm feeling a little bit weak and jittery. So the ball stretch here is bottom part of the bum must be on the ground, right knee over the left knee, the legs straight out, and then using your weight pushing on your top knee, so you can run as flat as possible, keep your back as straight as possible, but putting a lot of pressure on the knees so you can actually really stretch into the glutes here. You typically would do this for a minute or so each side, and this is something that you can do multiple times during the day. And then the other side, this side for me is a little bit easier. But make sure the bums are down, and you do this for another minute. And this is a very simple set of exercises, should take no more than 10 minutes every day after you've actually warmed up. Warming up is really important to get the full value from the exercise and to mitigate any injuries. So this is the short set of exercises. Hope you enjoy it, and good luck.